Hello guys, welcome everyone. I guess it's been more than a week since we worked on this before, and a week ago we used to stream regularly on this, and we were adding some features, we were finding some bugs on a regular basis, and the flow was going towards simple direction. There were no distractions and all. And after that, I think something changed. We had some fun and I got sick. So I'm still sick, but I felt like I should get back into this as soon as possible because every day I leave the things that I have to do. The next day it gets harder for me to get over that thing again. It feels like if I hadn't started today, then tomorrow I could find other excuses for me that that I could find within myself, or I would find some kind of other things to do, and that thing would get prioritized over this, and I would be delaying this project day after day, day after day. So even if I'm sick, I was doing only one thing. Yesterday, I lay on my bed for the whole day. I just watched some anime. I was scrolling some reels, and today I did the same thing till now after I woke up. Today I feel a bit better, so I just cleaned my room a little bit, and I just got into this. Even if we don't get anything out of this today, even if we don't fix anything or we don't build anything, still I wanted to get uh, to this, see what are the things that we have built till now, and plan accordingly for tomorrow or any other days. So I remember one thing we had created the map view so that we can place the AI filters. So let's see how that works. And after that, we were also trying to add the AI filters. We had some scripts running, and ever since I have started this AI filter thing, I have lost a little bit of interest in this project. I don't know why it happened, but I think the way I executed this was I didn't think about how it's gonna be done. I was just relying on ChatGPT. I was just following the prompts, and that's what made me lose a bit of interest to this because I didn't put anything from my side. So after that, I did think about some methods, and after that, I was into this. But after that, I got sick, and now I don't even know where we were in our last phase. But I know for a fact that we had the camera movement kind of thing, and it was working as expected. And I have also noticed a bug that this meter shows only for the editor or the first player. That I have to fix. I know how to fix that, but this will be done later, not now. So let's check where we are in our project. Why is it taking so much longer for building a build thing? Whatever it was. What the hell? So for the first time it does not show. I know, I'm aware about this. We'll fix this later. But the thing I wanted to show to you guys is, see, after the tone changes, then see this fielder's POV, we get a map kind of this. We get that effect what we just saw. I think it looks good, and it was really easy to achieve. Now we wanna do is, when we are in that phase, we wanna give input to the player. We wanna click some places, and wherever we click, we want the AI to respond in that specific area. So how do we get that, man? That seems tough. I think okay. I don't think that is that level of tough. But the thing that's making it tough is I am not aware of what I had created before. I don't know where I ended. I know I have 50% working mechanism that needs to be updated, but I don't know where that is and how I was implementing that. That's the reason I was I was not I was not getting into this project often because I was not aware of where I was and at what point of this mechanics is implemented, because I used to sit on work for 30 minutes, get something implemented, and before making it fully work I used to leave it at half. So the next time when I come back I don't even know what I did before, and I have to change all the way that I have did, because it was halfway done. Even I was not sure about how I did that. But if I had given it full time and if I had completed it in a single sitting, then this problem would not have occurred, I think, that way. But nevertheless, we have to do it anyway, so let's be it today. What do you guys think? I think I gave a good speech right now. Why do I think like I gave a good speech? I think I need to hear that later when I'm alone. But first, let me see if someone's watching our stream. Uh, Whoa, W. What the hell, Mr. KS Buddha? How are you, bro? Someone's watching our stream. Let's go. Mr. KS Buddha was in our stream, and Mr. KS Buddha. I don't know if you guys know who he is, and he used to be our senior from our college, but he's more like a friend than a senior, and we had good times, and I miss those times. Okay, let's get back to this. We have some kind of feeling. Let's see what we have. Okay, this is for camera. Okay, we don't need to make any changes to this. Not to this either. And for this, I think this is gonna be our main script to place the AI filters, because we have this array check to hit, and we have a ground mask. What does this do? I think this is to detect only the hit if it hits the ground layer. I think it's for that kind of thing. See, this is what I was talking about. I don't even know what I did before this. All of this commented out was done by me. I know for sure, but I don't know in what aspect I did this. I'm feeling lost right now. I don't know if good. I know game manager had something to do, but I don't need this as well. And for player movement, let's cut this out. This is for feeding the controller, I guess. We don't need to make any changes for this as well. I have okay. One thing I remember is I have different script for one for spawning and one for managing the spawn. So for spawn, we have both spawn and despawn, and I was working on this as well. I remember that. Still, I think I should open my stream. If someone comes back, then I can just talk to him. Still, and we lost one of our subscribers. I don't know how that happened, but I had 125 subscribers and now I have 124. What the hell, man? Where did that guy go? Wherever it was. Okay, spawn and despawn. We have it. Now to check our filter manager. Okay, on placement started. This is how we do can place, and if we can place, then we will try place, and if we try place, then we will add a we will add a point to that. And where do we spawn AI? Filling manager dot instance dot spawn AI positions, and where do we pass these positions from here? Yeah. Okay, this looks good. I think this is it. We don't need anything else for this. I think the scripting part is done. We just need to add these scripts. We need our field controller. No, this controller should be inside the fielder, inside the AI filter, I guess. So if I check my fielder, AI filter, it has AI fielding controller. Okay, I don't need to do anything for this. Now I just need to go to my game manager and where are my scripts. Okay. In my game manager, I have to enter this fielding controller. I need this field manager. I have down mask. I have camera. For our top view camera, I think this camera is going to do, but this is cinematic camera. Hey, yeah, I remember one thing. For this, I don't think we should give this, but we should give this camera. That's what I think, because the the cinemacine camera controls the main camera. That's what I think. We'll get to know that after we check this. If this works, we'll know if this was the case or I was wrong, and we'll try to figure out how this works. But for now, I think the cinemacine camera just changes the values for main camera or something like that. So I think this camera should be working with the raycast. And for ground mask, this is ground. So to make that work, I think I need to make this as ground. Yeah, as ground. But I had faced one thing. When I made this as ground, I was not able to see the ground through player's POV. I don't know why that happened. See, I'm talking about this. I think is the camera is layering this out because I have similar kind of script for the player camera where I had to hide the body parts of the player to the player themselves, but the other player could be able to see that. So to achieve that, I had made some kind of changes in the camera script, and I think I need to add ground as well to that, so that the whatever you all this, so that the player's camera will be able to see ground as well, because now the ground is getting neglected, I guess. So let's find that script. It should be within player camera or some. This one, this is not the one. I guess it could have been player input. See, we we only have this, so let's add ground as well. And now we should be able to see the ground. See, now it works. And what else we had here? AI placement. Okay, this is done. And we also need the fielding manager or some kind of script like this. And for our prefab, we need, let's lock this. Let's give our AI filter here. Let's save this. And let me confirm one more thing. So to spawn, where is the spawn thing getting controlled from? Let me find that out. So our spawn gets started from here, from this method on placement started, and with this argument. And once we start this, we make our can places true, and we clear the positions that we had before, so we get a new position for every single time. So in our object method, this runs every single frame. Everyone knows that. So when can place becomes true, then get we get to have the player input. But I'm not sure if this kind of input is gonna get work. It's gonna work based on the field and player. Let's see how this turns up. We can fix this later, and we are gonna run this method try this, and this is gonna. So to check, let's add a default statement. Let's say can place is true. So we get can place is true here. After that, let's also add initiative try this, and after that, let's also do we got the base points, and after that we have this, and this is gonna instance, this is gonna do this. And one last thing is our fielding manager. Whenever we spawn in AI, once we get to this method, we're gonna check. We got to spawn method. Yoo-hoo. Okay. Now we just have to make sure that this is getting run, this is getting called from somewhere, and the only place this is gonna get called from is gonna be from game manager. So I'm gonna what's my script? What's my game manager? I'm gonna open up game manager, and I think I have already implemented the place where I need to put this, but still let me check. In start new turn, I think it was here. In start new turn, we have RPC. This is for filter. Start AI placement, and if I go here and check for this RPC, start AI placement here. I need to put it inside here. So I have not yet implemented, not have not yet found the spot from where should I call this method. On tone changed, we get another player. Wait a second. We pass the filter. So should we try passing it on right here? No, I don't think that will be a bit messy. Okay, so we need to let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this as well. I need this method to call so if local filter. So it is inside of on which script inside of AI field manager, AI placement manager. So I need AI placement manager instance dot. If I do this, what's this? We're only going to definition first. So this is method. What is this? What is this even saying? I don't understand. It has the method right over here. Then why is it not accepting the? Wait a second. This is not the method, bro. I messed up. On placement started. This is the method. What the fuck? Now let's see if this works. I don't know if this is gonna work. And I don't trust myself for this to work because every time I create something, I have to. Oh, where is it, guys? Every time I create something, or every time I add a feature, I have to work on it at least 5 times, and after that, I get the results. And that's the process that I believe is gonna work for me. So I don't think this is gonna work right now, but the method is gonna be this. But I have to find a lot of things that I have missed. I know I have missed many things, but I will know that after I check about it. So let's check first, then we'll know what we have missed. And watching our stream, still there's no one here. It's just me and myself, I guess. Start host and start client. Give me the client. Let me do this and do this. So we are going to filter. So we are going to have a camera angle change. So if I click, we got the place points. Okay, we got the place points. So that worked. Basically, that worked. Resetting this happened, and we got the place points. This happened as well. If we see, we don't see any fielders, but we got input working. That is good. We had we got the place points, right? So let me check. We got the place points is we didn't run this method. That's for sure, but because we didn't see this debug statement, but get we did manage to get till here. So we got through all of this, and check let's also check what we got. Oh, wait a second. We didn't call this method finish placement, so I think this is the part which which gives the point that we have got right now to the array, and I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to explain, but I think this is also a required statement, and we completely missed this. We have to call this finish placement as well, but where do we call this from? That's the question. Where do we call this from? After we get three, after we get three inputs, we can basically call finish placement. That's a good place. And one more place is right now we have this manual, not manual, but automatic camera overview kind of effect. But once we refine it and make this work in a way that we want, then we can call this method after we finish or after the timer ends for the fielder to place the AI filters. So I think that is also a good place where this method can be called from. But for now, let's call it right here. But I think if I call it right here, then if I place this, it's gonna be ended. It's gonna be ended as if I won't be able to get to the point that I can apply input to it. So for that, I think I can add a statement here that if I check this is a list. So I should be able to get the number of values that are in the list. So I need to ask ChatGPT for that, but I'll tell you guys what I was talking about. And one more thing, I think I should change is with my team manager. Let's make this as 10, not 10, but 6, 7, 7. Okay, so to get the number of values inside a list, I think we can use this method, not this method, but this, whatever you can call this. I don't know how to explain this. Let's go to placed positions. So this is our list, and using count, I think we can get the number of values that we have inside the list. If this is greater or equal to 3, then we wanna finish the placement. So now let's see if this works. Let's see if we get to the point where the AI fillers get spawned. If this works now, I have really good hopes now, because when we saw all of those debug statements, it showed that all of those things were running quite good. I mean, running in the way that this should have been run. So I am really proud of myself for that. We got we got to that point in our first test attempt, which is good. I don't know why I'm feeling happy here today, because getting back to this is the best decision that I have made today. Even if I go to my bed right now and start watching anime for the rest of the day, I would still be proud of myself that I stood up and checked this for, because now I am pretty clear about this. I understand every single thing now that I was missing before. Okay, guys, let's see if this works. I am really hopeful for this to work. If this works, then I think 90, not 90, but 95% of our mechanics or features for this game is done. The only thing that's gonna remain is the 5% part of fixing bugs and 50% of police. Okay, one, two, three. We got three, and I think the AI got spawned. I think the AI got spawned. Let's go. Let's go. We got the AI filters. Let's fucking go, guys. We made it. Now let's see if these AI filters are smart enough to chase the danda, not the danda, but the killing. Before I had made them smarter, so they do follow, I guess. But now I have to work on these filters. But still, okay, I want here, I want here, I want here. See, these did not get cleaned up. So now we should clear this. After we spawn this, we should clear the list ASAP. And after turn changes, we should also despawn them. Let's fix that right now as well. So if we check this, then how do we implement that in a good way? So right now, let me see my AI filters. Why didn't they? I think we have not. I think we made this apart before. If I don't remember if I implemented that on stream or it was off stream, but I had made those AI to run to a place where they think the gilly would land. And the way that I calculated that was through through physics or whatever you call, with the help of velocity and time. And after 1 second, if we check the velocity, not the velocity but the momentum of the gilly, then we could predict where it is going to land. It's not going to be accurate, but it is somewhat near, which is quite good enough for AI. But since we started implementing this gilly placing thing, I think I removed that or changed some part of it, and that part is really easier part. It is the easiest part among other thing for AI, that I don't have any kind of what do you guys call that? I don't have any kind of I don't remember the word, but what I'm trying to say is I don't have any kind of fuck. I don't know. I don't know what I was trying to say. I just meant that that is easier cut, and I don't have to give it a lot of thinking to implement that. That feature, rather than this one where I had to give, where I had to be present here, where I had to complete this in one sitting to get the hang of this. So I think you guys get it. What I'm trying to say. So after we finish placement, we did clear somewhere around here. We did clear, right? I think we did clear. We said out clear movement. Was it? Yeah, it is. It is. So we have to call despawn AI as well. Despawn on. So we should call this on every turn change. Shouldn't we? We should. I think this is tough. After we spawn, not after we spawn, but uh, fuck this shit, guys. We managed to get one thing done, and now I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna go to. I'm gonna go out and sit in the sunshine for a bit, and then I'm gonna come back. Still, let's try. Let's try this thing again. I think we also faced an issue with the input. I'm gonna place here, one here, and one here. Okay, we spawned all of those. See, why did this spawn right here? Or did we not click them? See, they are getting spawned. We have to fix this, guys. We have to fix this. We have to respawn them and respawn them as well. Now we can spawn a lot of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's fix this. Before we end this stream, we should fix this. Because this is not acceptable. So for now, I think what we can do is for the first tone change, we can just skip the despawn part because we won't have anything left to spawn, anything left. But what we can do is we can despawn first, then spawn later. So we are gonna despawn the AI that we have in the field. If there's no AI, then nothing is gonna get despawned. But if we have, then everything is gonna get despawned. Then we will get to a new respawn place. What do you guys think about this? So to implement this, I think we should be before this. We can just respawn. So when do we have our respawn method? We have it inside of our this thing is where we have it inside our fielding manager. We have it inside our fielding manager, and before we get placements, we can just do that. Don't you guys think? No, let's not try that. Let's go on with my idea first. This has this one also, fielding manager. So we're gonna despawn all, and after that we're gonna do this. And we also need to clear the list. Don't you guys think we should clear the list every time we get to our input here? We should clear the. See, we have it right here. I think we are clearing it on every instance. So this okay. I think this should be enough. Now we should be able, we shouldn't be able to see those AI filters after the turn is changed. That's what I think should be achieved through this. Let's make this big because we are gonna enter to filter state now. So one here, one here. I think we got three of those. Now we should see filters, but after these tone changes, we should see, yeah, they are clear. One here, one here, one here. But we are not able to place for another filter, and that's the issue that I have been talking about. And see, they got placed right here. I don't know why they got placed. I think we didn't give any input, so it got placed randomly, and this should be, now we should be able to place. Yeah, for second player we are able to place, but for first player we are not able to place. Or for first player we are able to place. So this is an input authority issue, I guess, and we will fix this later. For now, we got rid of those spawned AIs on every single spawn, every single town change, and yeah, that is what we have achieved now. And the biggest achievement for today is gonna be making this AI spawner work, which was causing me a lot of trouble from so many days. Not trouble in sense the real trouble, but I was avoiding this project so that I don't have to deal with this AI spawner thing because this was pretty boring for me. And the reason it got boring was I didn't I didn't fully complete it before, and every time I walk into this project, I have to work on the things that I left before, and that's what I do not like about working. I don't want to work on something that I couldn't figure out before, and I have and the amount of heads, the amount of thought I have given at that time, the time when I'm fully committed to something, I can't just get the same kind of effort the next time when I am working in that same project that that was halfly done by me. I don't understand. I don't I don't expect you guys to understand what I'm trying to say, but I think that makes sense. Now, see, we have achieved, we have completed this AI scanner, so we don't have to touch this. We don't have to think anything regarding this. We just have to, uh, we know how this is working. Basically, we know which method is causing this to work. So in future, whenever we want to make some changes, we know which methods to walk into to make changes. So this is basically completed for now. The AI spawner thing is completed because it works. It spawns, it despawns. Now the major issue is with input, which is a different topic. That is we are gonna fix this. I know we will fix this, but not now. So now I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna sit in the sunshine for a bit, and after that we'll see about lunch. And I'm feeling a bit okay today compared to yesterday, so we could play some games. But I still don't wanna sit in the chair for a longer time. I just wanna lay down. I think I still have some kind of weakness in my body, but still talking to you guys felt so better. And my mouth tastes bitter. I don't know why. The kind of bitterness that you get after you eat medicine, that's kind of bitterness I have in my mouth right now. I don't know the reason for that, but I'm still hopeful that this is gonna be okay. Well, I'm gonna be well till tomorrow, or whatever you can call it. Then we will be giving our full time to this project, and till then, let's go, guys. So you guys take care of yourself, and I think I'm gonna be back in the evening as well because this import thing we should fix this today, and from tomorrow we are gonna make a fresh start. We are gonna enter the ending phase of this project. We should be working on fixing bugs, testing it, and polishing the UI, and also adding some elements in this environment because now it looks the look. I like this look, but it is empty. There's nothing to it. We have to add lot of elements, and if we add a proper environment into this, and we apply post we apply post processing and whatever, there are good things. I know there are a lot of things that we can do into this which will make the feel and the look of this game instantly better. So and I'm really excited for that point. So if I want to get to that point, I have to complete this first. So now, first, I'm gonna go by guys. And whoever's watching, I can see there's two watching. And if someone's watching, hello, and we'll meet